My relatives, I am Metatron, I am the light and love of God. My dear, today I came to tell you that in the first wave of the quantum transition many people passed. First, you have done the most important thing, you crossed the necessary threshold, which is necessary for all of humanity, to move on to a new evolutionary spiral. More than 144,000 people have transferred their consciousness to the new high vibrational world, about 1.5 million have passed them. Secondly, my relatives, this is only the beginning. Now people with a new consciousness will help the planet and all of humanity even more. They look at the world differently, as they can go beyond the limits of their ego and see the world from the height and depth of their soul and spirit. From this they see that the world is always magnificent, beautiful and fair. There is great harmony and balance in everything. They see amazing divine beauty, sacral and sacred meaning in everything. This consciousness in people will be revealed every day more and more, since development never stands still. This will greatly affect the mental, emotional and energy planes of the planet. They will become much lighter and cleaner as the highlight of new people illuminates the whole world every day. This will affect the collective consciousness of humanity, since all old and fundamental attitudes and patterns will be gradually broken. New high energy has already entered your world. People with new consciousness are everywhere, scattered throughout the planet, in various places and corners, and each occupies its own necessary and very important place. They are in the government, promoting laws that help create a new society, and in education, contributing to the general educational process and helping the new generation to open up, and in art, from which there will be many new, deep and spiritual creations that awaken the hearts and the consciousness of people, and in science, creating what is necessary for the new society, and in all spheres of life. My dear, there will appear even more wise works, inspired creations, poems and poems, novels and parables, many songs of the soul, wonderful sublime music, many subtle and semantic films. Look at the world, how many souls wake up and talk about it every day, how many people want to live in a world of joy and love, how many high deeds people give to the world by their example, calling everyone behind them and waking sleeping hearts. The world is changing, a huge quantum leap is made. Now people will unfold even more, like beautiful flower buds, giving the world its wonderful divine fragrance and shining to everyone. Everything is just beginning. Great miracles are waiting for you. Expand and bloom, creating a wonderful Garden of Eden around the world. With love for you, your Metatron. Practice disclosure of divine love. Transfer your consciousness into the heart space, into your heart chakra in circular motions clockwise. Begin to unwind, clear and open it, until you feel that all the low dirt and all restrictions fall off from it, and the beautiful heavenly flower, your love, is opening inside and opening. And now let a huge stream of light, the source of all, flow into your heart chakra and fill it with the highest divine energy. From this you will feel how the light inside you, your love, begins to expand and grow as a clear and beautiful sun lights up inside you and begins to glow brightly with its fire. The heart chakra pulsates and even burns, and love awakens within you, true love, which is not from your mind, but from your soul. Feel this wonderful divine power inside you, feel this magnificent and powerful energy that loves absolutely everyone around, the whole world without conditions and restrictions. This is love. Live in it. Practice the sun of love. If you feel unwell and your physical body is in pain, then you can reduce this suffering, relieve your physical condition and, in some cases, even heal yourself. To do this, kindle within your heart, in your heart, the bright sun of your love, and pour its shining and powerful light onto your physical shell and onto your etheric body. Let the light fill them in, brighten, soothe, harmonize and heal. And you will feel how much it will become much easier, happier and more cheerful. If you are irritated and the negative is torn out of you, your love sun can soothe you. Shed his light on your astral body and shine his every corner. Let any negative dissolve inside you, return true inner harmony and balance, and become calm and easy in your soul. If a stream of incessant negative thoughts and desires pours inside you, and you cannot calm them down, then shine your mental body with your sun of love, let the light infuse it completely, and you will feel how all disharmonious thoughts begin to melt before your eyes and disappear. They all evaporate under the influence of these rays. All low thoughts in your head will disappear, and the desires of the soul, your true divine essence, will appear instead of them. That is how your inner sun can help you every day, shine you on the path, lightening all obstacles and giving you true unity with your soul, since it is love that leads and connects you with it. Soul is love, my beloved. Shine your sunshine every day, every hour, every moment of your life, and let its rays help you and everyone around you. We cannot cleanse your inner world for you, because by this we violate the right to free will, but we help you every day. We help you get rid of all your inharmonious qualities, if you so desire. We help you to remove those disharmonious qualities that you found in yourself, that you could honestly confess and, without judging yourself, let them go, abandon them. We are all waiting for your choice, giving up low personal qualities. And today I offer you the energy practice activation of the divine heart. Enter the meditative state and feel the connection with me, Archangel Chamuel, with your soul, with divine powers. We will all take an active part in your transformation. Visualize a ray of bright white light, high divine energy, descending from the heavens into your crown chakra. It passes through your whole body, through all your chakras, through your whole aura. This divine ray displaces from you all the remnants of dark disharmonious energy and carries them to the center of the earth, burning in its fiery core. In the lava, feel a ball of white light begin to form in your heart space, in the center of which is your love crystal. Powerful energy has accumulated in this ball. It is spinning and spinning, filling your heart space more and more with high divine energy. There is so much energy that the crystal itself is no longer visible. It is completely covered with a snow-white bright glow. And when inside this ball of energy it turns out to the very limit, it splits in half, and in its center is no longer a crystal, but a beautiful closed flower bud, your divine heart, your unopened unconditional love. Now fill your heart with divine love. Remember her. She is and always was inside you. Send as much love as possible to this bud and it will begin to blossom. It opens and bright sparks of light appear from it. Like Bengal lights. One by one, the petals of the flower begin to unfold in the whitest white, and then colored delicate shades may appear. It opens up completely and you feel it inside you. You feel this energy that fills your whole body. Feel it inside yourself. Feel how this energy of love begins to expand and goes beyond the limits of your physical body. At first not much, but then farther and farther away, into infinity. You are now filled with divine love and it depends only on you. Can it exist in your body? All disharmonious thoughts and actions poison it, destroy it. This beautiful flower can exist only in harmony and balance, in happiness and joy, in boundless love to everything. Take care, my beloved, this divine gift. My beloved and relatives, I am Metatron. I am the light and love of God. Let's talk to you again today about the quantum transition, about the energies, vibrations that you need to achieve in order to make a jump into the world of the fifth dimension of the earth. You remember, my beloved, that much in the universe has a trinity. The vibrations of your whole being possess a similar triunity. My dear, for a quantum transition to the new world, you need to achieve the following energy trinity: high vibrations of your consciousness, high vibrations of your heart, and high vibrations of your shell. The high vibrations of your consciousness are the expansion of your consciousness from a limited three-dimensional level, human, to the level of consciousness of the God-man, consciousness of the fifth dimension of the earth. The high vibrations of your heart are your infinite and unconditional love, giving light to all your being and everyone around. The high vibrations of your shell is the transmutation of your body from a dense state to a subtle, light one. We, all light forces, have long led you to this, gave a lot of practices and advice, and a huge number of people are transforming right now. You all change, my dear, but in their own way, because they are so unique and inimitable that there is not a single piece in the universe, not a single identical experience or path. You are all so beautiful and priceless that every individual experience of your transformation is a great gift to the Creator in knowing yourself as an integral part of yourself. And now you can notice that each of you follows his own personal way of transformation. Someone divine heart opens better and it opens more and more unlimited love within itself. Someone's consciousness expands more easily and he absorbs more and more high wisdom. Someone quickly transmutes the physical shell, changing from the inside, cleansing, healing and filling with light. Everything is different for everyone, but you all go to one single goal, a quantum transition to the new world. My beloved, sooner or later, it will be necessary to tighten your whole being to the level of vibrations of the fifth dimension of the earth, since everything is one, the consciousness, and the heart, and the shell. In order to raise the vibrations of your consciousness, expand it to the divine, you need to gradually let go of all that is old and open up to the new. It is necessary to abandon all three-dimensional patterns, all human laws, all samples imposed by the world and live only at the behest of the soul, according to the guidance of the higher self. For more details, see the message of Metatron. Expansion of consciousness. My dear, the new time has come, the time of expansion of your consciousness. Each of you has long been ready to cross the invisible threshold, the threshold of the three-dimensional world, and expand your limited human consciousness to the consciousness of the God-Man. Go to the divine boundless consciousness. Believe me, my beloved, it is possible, truly possible. Many of the restrictions on your path were lifted, numerous invisible veils were asleep, innumerable energy barriers that you needed to know the three-dimensional experience were dissolved. A new experience, a new world and a new life are open for you and await only your conscious choice, your step towards everything new. Very long ago, even before the quantum transition, only a few could expand their consciousness, few could go beyond the confines of a limited world and become unlimited. This could be done by Jesus, Buddha, Saint Germain. Now each of you can do it. Huge streams of high-frequency energy descend to you on the earth, flow on you from all sides and envelop everything around you. It is this energy that penetrates into the deepest layers of your brain, into your neurons, and gives the necessary impulse to awakening, to the disclosure of yourself and the expansion of your consciousness. Expansion of consciousness is a kind of going beyond the confines of a limited framework, beyond all templates and patterns. This is a transition to the unlimited acceptance of new truths and endless options for the manifestation of all things. With the expansion of consciousness inside your brain, new data packets are revealed, new cells come to life, new lights are lit, a subtle connection with everything that exists, and you open up to the infinite universal flow of information and divine wisdom. You are ready to embrace new knowledge when you do not limit yourself to anything, since it is your internal limitations that prevent your disclosure, inhibit your personal quantum leap and the transition to the fifth dimension of Earth's consciousness. My beloved, let go of any limitations of the three-dimensional world, all the patterns on the basis of which you build your life and make every step and every choice national, racial, state, social, cultural, social, spiritual, religious, family. Once you needed and brought great benefits. This is an old experience and for many it has already passed. It is closed in favor of a new unlimited development, extraordinary disclosure and an exciting journey through life, when you make each step only at the behest of your soul, and are not guided by generally accepted rules and regulations. Absolutely in everything. Let everything old go with great gratitude, and you let into your life a lot of new and magical discoveries, great changes and endless possibilities. Your Metatron. It is necessary to abandon all three-dimensional patterns, all human laws, all samples imposed by the world and live only at the behest of the soul, according to the guidance of the higher self. For this, do not push away, do not fight, do not share, and take everything around as a necessary experience for someone. Think and go on your own personal path of the soul, thus expanding more and more. In order to increase the vibrations of your heart, you need to open the flow of unlimited love within yourself. It is necessary to open your heart to yourself, to love yourself, and to open it to the world, to love everything around. The mind in this matter is not an assistant and you need not to think, but simply to love, in spite of everything, not expecting anything in return, not limiting yourself. My dear, love is all around. Yes, that's right, you just can't yet feel it all, but God is infinite love, which means the whole world, all of its creations, its parts of infinite love. In the three-dimensional world, you can experience only limited love inherent only in this plane of being. This is also an important and necessary experience, the experience of isolation from the all-consuming and boundless love. Each of you is now at his own individual level of development and disclosure in himself of love, this divine energy. Someone is just starting to awaken a small light in them, at least to their near and dear ones, sometimes egoistic love, and someone has opened much wider to this beautiful divine feeling, more pure and sincere, has opened its heart to many. And this magic and the inspiring energy of love, which every day more and more awakens in the hearts of people, not somewhere, but inside you. She never left you, but simply was closed by you for the experience you need, the experience of low vibrations of the earth. My dear, you are on the verge of a quantum transition and the time has come to reveal in yourself infinite love, open love in every cell of your being, and give it to everyone around you, merging into a single stream of divine love. The love inside you has long been torn and asks out, seeks to fly endlessly again, wants to bring back its former strength and power. But how to do it? You ask. Little by little. Love, like spiritual development, has its own unique levels. It is impossible to skip, jump over or step over one level. It is necessary to go through everything one by one, and not with the mind, but with the heart. You open the divine heart in yourself when every day you awaken the love for your own being, for your relatives, for nature, for animals, and then gradually expand this stream of love more and more. You start to open your heart towards completely unfamiliar to people, to everyone around, and even to those who do not want your love. You just give your love without conditions and restrictions. It flies from you with an unlimited stream of high divine energy and envelops everything around, not expecting anything in return. When you start to give love not with your mind, but with your heart, without thinking about whether this person is worthy of your love and what you get in return, then each time you open your heart wider and wider, evoking the flow of unlimited love, light in yourself. My dear ones, stop thinking, reflect, analyze on the topic of love, but try to just give it to the world and everyone around you, and you will feel how your whole life will change in a moment. It is then that the vibration level of the love of your heart moves from the three-dimensional level to the level of the fifth dimension of the earth. In the stream of boundless love, unearthly happiness, and an incredible flight of the soul, you will enter a new magical world of being. You will become a stream of love. You will feel yourself as an energy of love, and you will find yourself in a new world, becoming simply inaccessible to low vibrations. You will not be of this world, not of the three-dimensional world. You will become God-man. And today, dear ones, only your mind, your ego, is on the way of discovering the infinite and unconditional love of your heart and your quantum transition. Tame the mind, my beloved, and open yourself to the flow of unlimited love within you. Live not with your mind, but with your heart. Loving you, Jesus. My beloved, I am Serapis Bey. I came to you again to talk about your feelings, about the fact that you need to tune in with them and never forget about them, since they are the ones who connect you with your highest principle. A wave of new transforming energies is coming that will affect the transmutation of your bodies, and it is your senses that will help you prepare for the upcoming stage of transformation and acceptance of the new particles of light. My beloved, you need to prepare your body for the spring rebirth, as the tremendous streams of cosmic energy will rush to the earth, on you, to raise to a new high level of vibrations. In order to make it easier for your physical shell to accept this life-giving stream, you need to prepare it, if possible, clean up toxins, parasites, excess salts, and move to a new level of nutrition, the God-Man conscious diet. What kind of food and how to go on it? All you tell your heart and your feelings. The pledge of your well-being, body and spirit health, high vibrations depends on your feelings, on your connection with your highest particle, which will help to move to a higher level. You have been eating unconsciously for so long. You looked and took an example from each other. They often ate when they were not hungry, and became addicted to tasty, but unhealthy food. They overloaded their stomachs with unnecessary food, surpluses, harmful products. It is time to change the process of saturation of the body with vital energy and learn to live in a new way. It is time to switch to full conscious nutrition and tune into your feelings, which will tell you when you have a true feeling of hunger and the body needs food for further existence and activity, and when there is a false hunger, greed and addiction to tasty, abundant and harmful food. When your body needs dense food, and when it is not necessary and you can eat only energy prana, at least partially. How often you need to eat, because your body should not suffer from hunger and it needs energy for life and the priceless experience of the soul, which it so far receives through the material products of this world. What is the size of your new portion, as the need for large quantities of food consumed daily is constantly changing, decreasing, and you are moving to an additional energy, nutrition. What products you need, because for health and better acceptance of high energies, the body will require light organic food, clean water, infusions of herbs. Close connection with nature, with Mother Earth. Feelings will prompt and lead each person precisely to those foodstuffs that are necessary to that mode of eating, which is necessary for him, for his body. And right now, feelings will lead you to conscious consumption of food, from which you will not lose energy and you will want to rest or sleep, and from which you will fly, as if you have no dense shell and you are infinitely full of vital energy. Trust your feelings. Help your body, my beloved, So your previous unconscious diet has harmed and will continue to harm it. New energies will come that will begin to transmute it even more, and the body needs strength to accept them, to go to the subtle material state. Simplify his work and create for him an easy, balanced and harmonious diet, so that the body does not spend time processing the many unnecessary products that you consume daily, and transformed and filled with divine light energy. The transformation of your bodies has already begun long ago, and it depends on you, how fast it will go, with what symptoms, physical pain or unprecedented lightness of the body and even flight. Everything depends on you, on your choice in favor of high vibrations, on your faith in the process of transformation, on your love for your body. With love for you, your Serapis Bay. My dear and loved ones, I am Metatron. I am the light and love of God. I came to you today to continue talking with you about severe colds and flu. Of course, this is all help for you. As I said earlier, this is the process of changing and transmuting your physical shell and all subtle bodies so that you transform from an ordinary three-dimensional person into a beautiful multidimensional divine being, or rather remember who you really are and who you have always been, because this memory is hidden inside each of you. Often, a sharp rise in temperature, rapidly sweeping cold and flu are only part of this amazing and incredibly beautiful trimming process. When you seem to turn from a landed caterpillar into a butterfly floating in the sky, and cocoon is only a period of transformation and change. Meet this unusual period with joy and love in your heart. This will help you all the painful symptoms of transmutation to overcome. Joy and love. It is a bright light that flashes inside and helps to purify the inner world from all low emotions and thoughts. It is the light that helps to get rid of fears and reach the energies of your soul, which help to remove all the inner blocks, all the walls that prevent high energy, like the higher flow of heaven, to pass through you. With joy and love, take care of your body, fill it with high energy, just nourish it. It will help alleviate any pain symptoms, everything quickly and easily pass. Today I want to convey to you a very powerful and efficient energy practice that will help you very quickly and easily go through any transforming process. Energy practice purest divine light. If you felt that you had entered into an acute period of transmutation, the temperature could rise sharply, there was a cough, runny nose, sore throat or something else, then accept this state with great joy and love, with a calm heart, as a gift and help, and just open up to the vast flow of heaven. Visualize how a huge and powerful stream of pure white light pours into you. It is like a divine shower, like an incredibly beautiful stream of heaven. Let it pass through all your subtle bodies and enter your physical body, right into your crown, and then into your head, body, arms and legs. Let this powerful stream of light pass right through you and wash away all the rubble, all the dark energy stagnations, all restrictions and blocks. Let them, like clots of dark energy, come out right through your arms and legs, go to the ground, where Mother Earth will transform them into light and love. Where you feel problem areas, whether it is light or throat, or maybe something else, let the energy stay longer, work harder and wash all the obstacles, all the dirt from these places. The more carefully you spend this flow, the better the result will be. After washing with this wonderful and powerful stream of light, you will surely feel how you feel light and good. All the symptoms of transmutation can disappear, as if by magic, since you helped your body to overcome everything and go through, and maybe something else will remain or manifest later, but you already know how and what to help yourself. Live in the joy and love of your heart, do not be afraid of anything in this world, always welcome any help with open embraces, with full acceptance of everything. I wish you, my relatives, that any embarrassing process take place inside you harmoniously and easily, and you help this wonderful energy, be a conscious participant in this amazing process. With boundless love for you, your Metatron. Greetings, My dear beloved children, to round up with the upper level of the astral world, I would like to highlight its one more feature. It mostly concerns those of you who have their subtle world communication channel opened. I would like to provide you with one more tool of your interlocutor identification. I understand that it is particularly difficult to do when you are contacted by the higher astral beings because they really want to do you no harm. Just on the contrary, they are eager to encourage your development. But, as I have already mentioned, what they do depends on their resources and the way they understand the current situation and the things that are necessary and useful for you. Therefore, they try to substitute your soul's true desires for those from their point of view. So as not to get caught, you should work out conventional signs of your soul's contacts who, unlike you, a human being, can unmistakably identify the one taking your channel over. How can you do this? First of all, you should learn to ensure sound energy protection each time you feel the subtle level information arriving. Coat yourself with impenetrable sphere of Supreme Creator of the Universe energy. It is sparkling silver white high vibration frequency energy. Imagine its outer layer being mirror-like, and this mirror twinkles with myriads of the divine particles. This is the unconditional love energy, the most powerful energy in the universe. It is more beneficial for you to make it rotate clockwise, which will intensify its action. It is just the thing that is your major safeguard that even the higher astral beings would not be able to penetrate, for you would be invisible for them. Staying within the sphere, you would be able to attract only the higher powers of the universe who this energy is native for, so the surface of your sphere is transparent for them. Having ensured energy protection, ask your soul who wants to talk to you. If you have done everything right and established contacts with your soul, it will unmistakably answer who has come to talk to you. If you get no answer, it means that some astral beings were making attempts to take over your channel and they lost sight of you, being unable to withstand the energy of that high vibration frequency. Many of you will be able to feel the presence of the higher powers of the universe in your energy space. You will feel blessed, and your upward chakras, the 6th and the 7th, as well as your pineal gland, will get warm and will start vibrating. The feelings can vary from person to person, but they must be higher than the 5th chakra. Then, if you have no doubt you are spoken to by the higher powers, you can channel the message the way you got used to. Write it down, record, or simply enjoy the communication with your heavenly guides. And I bless you for this, my dear ones. Father, Absolute, who loves you without measure, has spoken to you. Greetings, my dear beloved children. Today I would like to go on talking about the relationships between humans and the upper astral beings. At present, these astral beings donors are the people concerned in any kinds of esoteric knowledge, as well as the issue of the ascension that is much spoken about at all the levels of existence. Let's have a look at one more example of how good intentions of the humans and the upper astral beings eager to participate in the ascension of Earth result in the consequences quite different from what they expected. Many of you are excited to share the knowledge you get. There is nothing wrong in it, but there is also a slight distinction between the unselfish service to the humanity and making it a buying and selling item. Living in the 3D world, you are used to being paid for any service provided. So many human beings truly believe that spiritual knowledge has value of its own. And now I will try to draw a border between the divine knowledge not liable to sale and the one that can be paid for. Under no circumstances can be sold any knowledge that you or someone else got from the pure divine source, the knowledge that the higher powers of the universe would like to communicate to all the mankind. Any direct or indirect sources of income such as advertising or service selling will reduce the vibration frequency of the higher powers' messages. You may get surprised at this, but in terms of energy, the following thing happens. Certainly, the messages themselves, as long as they originate from the pure divine source, can get silly, but the website they happen to find themselves confer the vibration of quite different frequencies because they offer information of all types and sorts. Do you remember there are many mixed sites in the internet that publish information channeled by various people? Some messages are dictated by the forces of light, others by the dark forces, still others by the astral beings of all kinds. You can add videos voiced by robots or by humans of rather low vibration frequency, various advertisements, articles, replies, sometimes quite aggressive, or, the other way round, too sweet and sugary. Now, can you imagine the whole variety of the energies dominating a website like this? The true pure message will get sunk in the whirlpool of energies alien to it, get lost or trampled by the astral beings who that kind of sites are titbit for. The visitors of the sites also fall prey to these beings just as the messages channeled from a pure source do. The inhabitants of the astral world rush off their feet to raise the energy typical of them, with the lower astral inhabitants being most active, who provoke the lowest human emotions such as pride, vanity, gossip, envy, criticism, offense, doubt. Little by little the site turns into an arena of war of words, and the human passions vortex gets the better of the pure news from heaven. This way the creators of the websites like this, though being unaware of it, do a bad turn not only to themselves but also to their readers, and instead of making a spiritual headway they thrust back both themselves and the readers. Here we will stop for today. Father Absolute, who loves you without measure, has spoken to you. My dear and loved ones, I am Metatron. I am the light and love of God. Today I would like to talk to you about taking care of your physical body. Recently, in my previous messages, I touched on this topic, but not everyone understood me correctly when I meant taking care of your physical body. It is actually a manifestation of great spiritual love towards it, since it is divine vessel, thanks to which you get experience on earth. Caring for the body will help you ease any way, as it is difficult to engage in spiritual development or even do something when everything hurts inside you. Many begin to ask me, what if we do not suffer from severe colds and flu, then we don't go through the transmuting process? My dear, I already told you that everything is individual. It is impossible to derive any standard, sample or template. All many of you have learned to take care of your body, to feel it, all its desires and needs, and therefore more closely related to Mother Earth. Of course, this is not only energy unity, about which we have given you a wide variety of practices on this topic for a long time. Energy practice, freeing the body from low energy. If you feel that your body is hard, high energy gets stuck inside and cannot pass, creating pain and discomfort, then simply lie down on the ground on the floor and connect with Mother Earth. Completely relax. Relax your legs and arms, your head and your whole body. Feel how you merge with the planet, with its wonderful maternal energies, as if penetrating into it, and there are no more of you, you are one with it. This will create a close and subtle connection between you. Now ask Mother Earth to pull all of the low energy out of you and feel how low vibrational dirt comes out of every cell, from every organ, from all parts of the body. Mother Earth takes it and transforms it, transforming it into light and love. A bright and powerful light begins to flow into the space freed within you. The high energy of heaven begins to pass easily and freely inside you. Feel inside this blessed stream, these high vibrations. You are now open to a high flow of light. Try to maintain this energy purity within yourself. Let the energy freely enter you, raising your vibrations and transforming you from the inside, and the excess goes to the ground. Thank Mother Earth for her help and support. Give her your infinite love. Our dear ones, feel that Mother Earth is always near you. You are one with her. You are one being, so it will be easier for you to go and raise your vibrations with the planet. I wish you that the path of ascent into the light was easy and joyful for you. Not only merging in boundless love at the level of hearts. Feel that your feet are the roots of the trees. They grow deep, deep into the earth, and you feel yourself a part of the planet, a part of Mother Earth. Walk with this feeling of connection and unity every day. Feel that your hands are energy ropes, through which high energy flows and goes into the ground. These ropes are simply intertwined into the earth, enter the energy field of the planet and connect, merge and even dissolve in the general energy flow of Mother Earth. You feel yourself a part of the planet. Together you energetically go up. You go together and go, like a mother and her beloved child. Feel that a huge stream of light is pouring out of your heart, like a ray that enters right into the very center of the planet and connects with the heart of Mother Earth. From this you feel the boundless love of Mother Earth right in the depths of yourself, her tender care and love. You feel that you are not alone, not alone, you are part of everything. Within you, the love of everything awakens. Do this practice every day and you will feel that you have become much easier. It will be easier for you to carry out the high energy of heaven. It will be easier for you to maintain harmony and tranquility inside. It will be easier for you to live in joy and love. It will be easier for you to move into the world of the fifth dimension of the earth. Practice merge with Mother Earth, dear ones. Touch me, feel me. Let my energy flow through your arms and legs and spread throughout your body, to your whole being. filling you completely and completely. Feel this energy inside you and ask you to transform you, cleanse from any low energy, take away all your illnesses, fill you with life force and connect you with a single stream of infinite love so that you can feel yourself as a part of everything, merge with everything that is on earth. You are part of all that is here. You are a piece of earth. You are a beloved child. Do not forget me, my relatives. Every day merge with me in the flow of your love. Every day fill up with me. Every day ask me to cleanse you and help me merge with the new vibrations of the earth, the fifth dimension of the earth. I will always help you, my relatives. We are one, my dear, and we can live on new earth only in such a state, in a state of integrity and unlimited love. But the use of all the gifts of nature every day. Many of you know that your physical body is part of Mother Earth. You are its child. It contains identical components. You are part of it. But for the time being it is difficult for you to explain. Your physical body was born here and is intended for experience on this planet, for life in other dimensions and worlds. You need a change of shell or a transmuting process. You know that the quantum transition began long ago, when the entire planet enters another dimension, the fifth dimension of the earth. That is why all of you, and even the planet itself, go through a long transmuting process. And those of you who go in step with Mother Earth live in harmony with it, with nature, in unity with everything. They go through a transmuting process in unity, which means it is more natural and easy. We have already told you about this, that going along is much easier and more fun. Mother Earth, as a loving mother, will always support you and help on the way. And its greatest support is nature, all the elements and the whole flora, which abundantly give you high energy, shining ether, helping to harmonize and even out every day. That is why living in healthy vegetable nutrition helps you live in harmony and love. All the herbs, berries, fruits, all the fruits of Mother Earth, are charged with very high vibration. They are more energetically pure, and transfer their high energy to you, sharing it with joy. Animal food is very difficult for a transmuting organism that raises its vibrations and returns to the light. And, first of all, because it contains a wide variety of mental programs for survival and struggle, emotions of fear, low desires and many passions. It is this energy that is transmitted to you directly through animal food, and from such nutrition you find it difficult to even out and find peace and tranquility inside you. Like the home of the soul, you easily become irritated and angry, go out of yourself for various trifles. Animals on earth, first of all, are not for food, but they teach you compassion and mercy, sincere care and responsiveness, and awaken your sleeping and hard-hearted heart so that at least a small light awakens and lights inside you. Nature is infinitely rich and sharing with you a wide variety of herbs that have healing powers. It is very supportive of your physical environment. Living in a world contaminated with chemicals and poisons and harmful substances are released, helping these organs and systems. Herbal infusions and a wide variety of herbal teas help you harmoniously and naturally undergo the embarrassing process. When colds and flu are attracted to you less often, like a hard shake-up for the body when there is simply no other way out. A wide variety of essential oils and natural incense sticks cleanse the whole space and even your energy, subtle bodies, helping to live in harmony and love every day. The sounds of nature align and calm you, raising on the energy wave. The water washes away all the negative from you, the fire burns it, the wind develops, and the earth transforms. This is just a little of what I have listed. It is necessary to feel your body, all its desires, and to live in constant union with it, returning more and more to a conscious and responsible life. When you walk consciously, feeling all the needs of your body, the path of transmutation is easier, calmer, more natural for you, since you are not walking alone, but ascend along with Mother Earth and in tune with your highest part, ascend upwards. You easily accept all light codes, all activations, all internal disclosures. It is easier for you to tune into higher energies when you live in union with Mother Earth, in unity with all your bodies and consciously take care of them. My dear ones, do not forget about love towards yourself. Take care of your physical shell and thin bodies every day. Thank for all the abundant Mother Nature. May your path always be joyful, in unity and love. With love for you, your Metatron. I, Lord Maitreya, wish to share an invocation with you to support your further exploration of loving yourself unconditionally. I hope you will accept my invocation, using it in your daily reality as and when you feel guided. I then wish to share with you the power, reason, and purpose of learning to love yourself in your current stage of ascension. Invocation. Invoke the sacred Christ presence of Lord Maitreya to draw close to me now, surrounding and sharing your love with me. I thank you for your guidance and assistance and ask that your energy of the most appropriate vibration manifests into my reality to lead me along my spiritual path to unity with the Creator. I am open and receptive to your loving light and bathe in your consciousness to inspire and enlighten me further. I ask that Lord Maitreya and the Christ consciousness activate within me the ability to love myself unconditionally, fully and completely. I wish to hold myself in love whatever I may do or say, forgiving and cherishing myself as I overcome challenges with ease to realize myself as the Creator on the earth. I wish to recognize myself as my truth, as a beacon of love. I now accept within my mind, body, and emotions that I love myself unconditionally, understanding this to be the first step to complete acceptance of the Christ consciousness. I now retain and act out throughout my day the existence of loving myself unconditionally and holding myself in a pure Creator love. I now allow the love that I hold for myself to assist me in realizing and releasing all past and present negative habits, judgments, fears or actions that are not aligned to the Creator pure and loving essence, allowing them to flow away from me with ease. I now adopt a state of existence that permits me to hold love within every aspect of my being, understanding all levels of my being as the love of the Creator. With acceptance and understanding of love as my natural energy and existence, I am now able to activate my love for myself from my naturally loving soul and Creator presence within me. Let my unconditional love for myself lead me to integration with the Creator, enabling me to affirm and realize my sacred and eternal connection with the Creator. I am now able to accept, experience and sense the powerful loving and pure truth that exists within me, recognizing this energy as healing, upliftment, and nourishment. I rejoice in my complete connection with the Creator through my own inner sacred presence and love for myself and all that I am. From this foundation, I am able to achieve a complete realization of the Creator and acceptance of my truth. I am the Creator in manifestation. I am love in manifestation. I love myself unconditionally and I am eternally connected with my soul and the love of the Creator. Thank you and let it be. The power of your self-love. From the space of self-love and understanding of your inner unconditional love, you are powerful and can create any transformation you wish for yourself, reality and the entire world. Take some time now or in your daily spiritual practices to ask within, how does my unique and powerful unconditional love wish to create for myself and my reality? If any inspiration dawns, recognize it as a sacred gift to be honored and valued. Then ask yourself within, from the space of loving myself unconditionally, what can I create in the world to promote a planet and civilization devoted to love on the earth? Again, recognize any inspiration or knowingness that dawns as a gift of further self-unconditional love and the recognition of the power of your unconditional self-love in the world. It is through exercising your self-unconditional love and each day learning to love yourself on a deeper level that you can acknowledge transformations love can create within your being and for all. It is time to realize that learning to love yourself fully and unconditionally is not a personal quest of discovery, healing and spiritual evolution. It is a journey of manifesting the earth as a sacred jewel, school, an embodiment of love. Your self-love creates shifts for all upon the earth and throughout the universe of the Creator. Can you imagine your self-love to be so impactful and momentous for all other aspects of the Creator? Can you imagine that the journey of loving yourself unconditionally is so important in the ascension process? Does this in any way shift the way you view and perceive yourself, as well as the way you act and react? Taking time to contemplate your impact upon the world that you exist within allows you to realize your power and united connection with all beings. It is a powerful shift within your perception of yourself which aligns you with your truth and the truth of the Creator rather than your ego. The reason and purpose of unconditional love. To love yourself unconditionally is not the ultimate goal of your spiritual evolution. The further development is to explore from the space of unconditional love what you can create. It is your creations from unconditional love that are of most value and could be seen as the ultimate goal. When you enter into a habit of manifesting and experiencing for yourself and others the creations of and from your unconditional love in your daily reality, you become an embodiment of love and an instigator of the embodiment of love for others. Your creations act as anchors and portals for powerful love vibrations from all levels of the Creator universe to download into your being, the earth, humanity and in truth everything that is or exists upon the earth. When your creations act as anchors or manifest portals, you are co-creating with the Creator and all aspects of the Creator. materializing openings for divine intervention on the earth and the linked connection of the earth with the inner planes. Your service is akin to that of an ascended master working on the inner planes, except you are working on the earth, so feel the full force of all ascension shifts and healing you bring into manifestation. Everything you achieve on the earth has a reason and purpose. Often this reason and purpose extends beyond the earth to your spiritual pathway you will take as an ascended master after your incarnation on the earth. The embodiment of love acts as a foundation for achieving your soul ascension on the earth and the inner planes. Even beyond this, when you begin to contemplate your ascension on the earth and beyond the earth as well, you expand your perception of everything you are and are achieving on the earth. You realize your spiritual growth upon the earth I ascend solely for you. Every step and moment of growth has a function, a cause and an aim which is often far greater than you could possibly imagine. With all that I have shared with you in mind, I, Lord Maitreya, also wish to encourage you to enjoy and take pleasure in simply existing in the space of your unconditional love for yourself, as well as each day learning to love yourself wholly and completely. This will ground and anchor you in your practice of self-love, allowing you to remain focused and yet detached from the outcome of your unconditional love. In eternal unconditional love, Lord Maitreya. Transition in the light body. My dear and loved ones, I am Metatron, I am the light and love of God. My dear, today I will continue with you the topic of transmuting your shell and creating a new light body. When you get your new light body, then you will be able to completely move into a higher vibrational world, go out of three-dimensional reality. My dear ones, this will not happen in a single moment. It is a long transmuting process that was not on Earth before they sat down. Yes, many alien civilizations have already undergone the experience of a quantum transition and, through transmutation, have changed their dense bodies to high vibration light shells. But your body is unique and unique. This is your experience and priceless. This has not happened with humanity on Earth. The human body has its own unique composition. That is why you do not go through the transmuting process alone, but with all of us. Many light forces have come to help you. We constantly monitor your energy, emotional, mental, physical state. We keep track of everything and constantly help you every day. That is why there are no similar patterns that we could pass on to all of you. There are no fundamental examples of how everything will happen. There is a living transmuting process. It goes its own way. It is constantly changing, and we follow and help it in every way. Both you and we all feel this process. You feel how your energy state is changing, how a new light body is being formed. This means that you feel your inner vibrations, feel all the incoming energies, feel both the energy drop and the rise when the vibrations grow. Our relatives, you absolutely do not need to worry about a complete transition to a new high vibration world, the fifth dimension of the earth, that this will happen all of a sudden. You will know for sure when you fully transition, when you are ready for this, when you completely disappear from the world of three-dimensional reality and appear in the fifth, as your body and consciousness will let you know in advance. You will feel everything from the inside. You become fully conscious beings. You feel everything on yourself. The transition to a new reality will not be a surprise for any of you, but will become conscious living, as the long-awaited experience of the soul. In my next messages I will continue this topic with you. With love for you, your Metatron, the undying light body. My dear and loved ones, I am Metatron, I am the light and love of God. Today I will continue with you the topic of your new light bodies. What will change with the advent of this new light envelope? First, you will not grow old and die. You will not need to change your body due to wear. You will be able to exist longer in one body, and therefore get a deeper experience. Secondly, you will not have to say goodbye to your loved ones and bury anyone. At the energetic level, you are still moving with your consciousness in the fifth dimension of the earth. When you feel that you can never lose anyone, all your relatives are always with you, even if they are not present in the incarnation next to you. You all begin to feel from within, from your heart. Everyone is always alive, but there is simply no death. Death is an illusion of the three-dimensional world. If you already feel right now that there is no death, then this is one of the symptoms of the transition of your consciousness into the world of the fifth dimension of the earth. This means that you live on a high vibration level and all that remains is for your body to reach out to it, forming a new light envelope on the physical level in the new world. only that you will not physically bury anyone else will change. Your bodies will be immortal, which means you will not clog Mother Earth with its numerous used shells. There will be no more cemeteries and funeral services, misery and grief. In this case, the immortal body does not mean that you will live endlessly in the same shell and only on Earth. No, you will go through the fifth dimensional experience in it, and when you reach the spiritual heights, you will know everything in this dimension. You will fly higher, because for the development and self-knowledge there are simply no boundaries. You will spiral along the evolution to the higher worlds. When you go to even more higher worlds, your five-dimensional body will dissolve in the high light and take a different form, one that is necessary for a new spiritual experience, life in other worlds. You will simply take your bodies with you, dissolve them in the high light and transform into other forms. None of the relatives will lose you. You will always and everywhere feel them, and they will feel you. My dear ones, during the quantum transition within all of you, the true divine unity will awaken, when you will feel that it is simply impossible to part with or lose someone. Everything is always near you and inside you. With love for you, your Metatron.